There's a story from the Baal Shem Tov. Baal Shem Tov is a 17th century saintly rabbi. Baal Shem Tov talks about there's a king, and the king has 3 servants that talk about loving the king. So the king gives him a command, and the king says, I want you to feed and sustain a single dog in my courtyard. So the first one takes the parnasa, the allocation that the king gives from the king's treasury, and buys the dog anything it wants in terms of enjoyment, food, toys, whatever. Right? Whatever the dog enjoys, whatever brings the dog pleasure, that's what he's getting for the dog. The second one takes the allocation from the king's treasury and gives the dog just enough food so it doesn't die. Feeds and sustains the dog just so it doesn't die. And the third one takes the allocation from the king's treasury, feeds the dog, sustains the dog, and trains the dog to serve the king, to bring the king honor. So the Baal Shem Tov says that the dog is our body. And how are we feeding and sustaining our body for the king? And are we doing it for the king? So the first one is all about the pleasures of the body. Anything the body enjoys, taste, feel, see, it's all about the pleasure of the body. Like a glutton, right? That's what most people would call this one. The second one is more so like a recluse, like an ascetic, where they somewhat resent the body, somewhat resent the pleasure that the body gets from interacting with the physical world, and they try to cut it off and only giving the body what it needs to survive. That's it, just so it won't die, but nothing more. And the third, give the body what it needs to be healthy, what it needs to bring honor, and what it needs to really live a life of service to the king. So, right, where are you at? Which one are you? Which servant are you? And right, to take some time to really meditate on which one are you. And obviously the ideal is to be good to your body, reveal your soul, to nourish your body for health, and not just for health, but for health so that you can reveal your soul, so that you can serve the king, you can serve God and bring honor to God and to God's creation. So take a little time and, God willing, be good to your body and reveal your soul.